We got 10 scary videos to creep you out. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what this is all about.
A father says that he was busy working in his office one day when his son came running in and seemed very upset. The boy claimed that, quote, a man was moving things.
It's always bad when it's kids. You know what I mean? When it's kids, it feels like it's worse. It almost feels like it's more authentic, too.
In the other room, the dad follows the boy into the living room to find things scattered all across the floor. So he checks his security cam to see just what happened. What he finds chills him to his core.
Okay. That thing's moving on its own. Could be a string. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Don't let the kid. No. Did it just pull the kid? That kid is fighting with that pillow. I don't know. Now the other thing moving. Let's push the kid over. The thing went flying.
A small toy in a dog bed can be seen sliding across the living room floor all by themselves. The seemingly annoyed little boy rushes over to the objects and even starts picking up the dog bed and throwing it back to the floor in frustration. The dog bed then aggressively slides back towards him, knocking him over. But luckily, the little boy lands right on the soft bed. So, just what was the boy seeing when he told his dad that, quote, a man was moving things?
Yeah, how did
Could some dark presence be haunting their home? You decide. Glitches in the Matrix. TikTok user Eddie is parked in front of a Boston pizza restaurant in Fresno, California, when he spots something very weird. California.
See that? This must be during COVID. When they, okay, this got to be during, yeah, this is during COVID. This is, because these, I think these are the testing tents.
When he spots something very weird.
Okay, where is this car that's reflecting on this Boston Pizza window? It's a Corvette C8. I seriously don't see that car anywhere. Where's that car?
Is it,
What? Where is that car?
is it a rat?
Hello, where's that car?
Or a sticker on the window?
Where is this car?
In the reflection of the restaurant's window, Eddie sees an orange Corvette C8. But when he looks around the parking lot, it's not there. In disbelief, Eddie posts his video to TikTok, wondering if he might have caught a, quote, glitch in the Matrix. The bizarre footage goes viral, receiving over 2.8 million views. In the comments, viewers repeatedly ask Eddie to go back and film the location one more time.
Okay, we are back at the same parking lot because one of the main comments you guys were saying is go walk up to it. The car is either inside of the pizza parlor or it's a wrap on the window.
That's what
I don't know.
too.
Let's check it out. So I'm walking to it right now.
Inside or it's on the window.
If you look at it actually from this point of view, the reflections look kind of accurate.
Yeah, that's normal.
There's a pizza place. There's a white car reflecting. That's right here. And no, there's like no car in here.
This time the shop window accurately reflects what's right in front of it. The orange Corvette is no longer there. Cut to another video of a supposed, quote, glitch in the Matrix. Late one night in Nashville, Tennessee, a woman's friends tell her to quickly grab her camera and hurry outside to check out some very bizarre activity going on in the night sky.
Is that better? It should be better.
What was that?
No, that's fake.
I got that. I got that.
The group
First
of
off,
friends watch in shock as the moon seems to change colors from green to red, and then suddenly seems to just discharge some kind of electricity. Spectators to the shocking event believe that they witnessed everything from a possible government cover.
it's fake, because here's the thing. There's no cell phone in existence. I'm going to go on that limb and say there's no cell phone in existence that can zoom into the moon enough to see the individual craters. So this is a video that somebody made and just put out there. There's no way. We can't even get phones to take good pictures of the sky at night, barely. We just been able to start doing that. And yet, you expect me to believe that there's a phone that can zoom all the way into the moon to where you can see individual craters, and then something magically crazy no, this one's fake. I guarantee you this one's fake. Guarantee it.
Up, aliens, and of course, maybe even a glitch in the Matrix. But whether it's a glitch, aliens, or maybe just a really good fake, I leave that up to you to decide.
Especially because here's the thing. When you start talking angles, right? The amount of zoom that you have to have in order to get that good of a view, with the steadiness of a human hand, if you turned a hair, just a hair, like this much, you're looking way over here now, like hundreds of miles away. Because what you're talking about is MOA, minutes of angle. At that distance, you couldn't keep your hand steady enough to get that much of a shot of the moon with it zoomed in that much. There's no way. That one is 100% fake.
Followed home. Back in 2015, Candace Gardner and her husband attended a Halloween party at an abandoned and allegedly haunted prison with a dark history. It was a huge mistake. Candace says that the entire night at the party she felt like something was watching her. And ever since that night, strange things have been happening in Candace's home. She now believes that a malicious entity might have followed her home from the old prison.
So you didn't end it right.
Spirit that intends to harm her and her family.
Gotta tell them they're not
Soon
welcome to
after the
follow you
prison trip,
home.
Candace begins to experience unexplained activity in her home. Lights flicker on and off at night while Candace and her husband
Either that or just don't go in the first place.
doors in the house open and close on their own.
Okay.
But scariest of all, the spirit begins to aggressively throw objects at Candace.
Oh no. Bruh. No. You're not about to throw shit at me in my house.
Incidents continue to
Negative.
escalate, as it seems that the entity wants to seriously hurt Candace.
No, that would have been, hey, cool, we're going to get a priest now. You're not throwing, that's a knife. No, you absolutely not throwing a knife at me in my house. Shit.
While Candace is sleeping, she starts to wake up to painful, violent attacks, as if some unseen force is roughly grabbing or pulling at her. And
Nah.
she says she caught proof. So late one night, Candace and her husband fall asleep while watching TV on the couch. As the couple sleeps, a CCTV camera in the room captures something absolutely horrifying.
That's
Somebody grab my leg! Billy, help me! Help me! Somebody grab my leg! Billy! Ah! God!
Candace's leg appears to be
Interesting.
grabbed and twisted painfully into the air by an invisible force.
yeah, because
She
you
wakes up in a
can't
panic and screams for her
get that much of
husband
an
to help
angle
her.
without.
But all he can do is grab her leg
That's
and
wild.
pull it back. Eventually, he manages to free Candace's legs from whatever is pulling on it. But poor Candace is left sobbing in pain and fear. Now, I have to say that after watching this footage and hearing Candace's desperate pleas for help, this video is very compelling.
No. At that point, you got to call the priest. You got to sage the house. Matter of fact, just skip to the final step and just burn it down. GG's. Good job, Ghost. You won. You can have the house. Fuck it. I'll take it. I'll take the money from the insurance and go buy a new house. Fuck that. You won. Congrats.
But do you believe that a dark entity followed Candace home
Shit.
from the prison and is now violently haunting her home? Let me know what you think.
Shouldn't have took your ass to that
As for
prison.
Candace, she says that her family still experiences terrifying paranormal events to this day. We need scary videos, so if you've seen one or you have one, send it our way at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Send your videos in.
Or high water. Back in
Bruh.
August 2021, an unexpected flash flood swept through downtown Omaha, Nebraska. At around 10 p.m., Tony
I
Lou
remember
and his
that.
two friends are relaxing in his apartment and watching the weather reports about the flood. They decide to take the elevator down to have a look at the flooded city streets for themselves. It was
Why?
a very bad idea.
You don't got no windows, bro? Stupid.
Okay, can you please just hurry? Okay, thank you. Shoot. Hold on.
Tony and his friends didn't realize, but the lower levels of the apartment building were completely flooded with disgusting sewer water.
Yes.
As the elevator reaches the lobby, water pours inside, causing the elevator to malfunction and trap them inside with the rising water.
Once it got towards kind of my neck, chest, that's when I kind of, okay, like I could possibly die in here.
The water continues to flood in, filling the elevator to the point that the three friends can barely keep their head above water. Tony is panicked and makes an emergency phone call to his roommate, Dalen Stapp, and the roommate hurries downstairs to try to help his trapped friends.
I told them, hey, I'm gonna die in here if you guys don't come and try to do something.
We went down into about shoulder deep water and just tried pulling it apart with everything we could. We had to get them out or it could have been fatal.
Tony's roommate Dalen finally manages to pry open the flooded elevator doors to free his friends from what could have been their watery grave. Luckily, they all escape and swim to safety without so much as a scratch. Not
Doing
surprisingly,
stupid shit.
Tony Lou says that this was the scariest thing that has ever happened to him.
Yeah.
How scary was this?
Honestly, I would say this is number one, the most scariest thing in my life. Yep. Hands down.
Okay, can you please just hurry?
You could have just looked out the window, bruh.
Watson. The Rainbow Fountain and Grill in Carrollton, Texas was built back in 1924. And before
Yeah.
it became the popular local
That's why they
soda shop
specifically
that
tell
it
you
is
not to do
today,
that.
It was home to a pharmacy and a medical office. One of the doctors who frequently worked out of the building was Dr. Robert Blackburn, who was famously known for bringing his cute little dog Watson along with him everywhere, even to patients' houses. It is said that Dr. Blackburn's loyal little dog Watson still haunts the building to this
Not
day.
the puppers.
Over the years, workers and customers at the cafe claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences with the ghost of Watson the dog, saying that they could actually feel the spirit of the little dog jump right up on their legs. Since the restaurant added security cameras, they have started to capture some of these strange encounters on video. Take a look.
Hold on, I missed that. Okay. I'm guessing they're feeling like ghost dog bites, maybe?
CCTV footage shows employees and visitors getting nipped at the ankles or even scratched by something that they can't see. Now, with so many people experiencing the exact same phenomena, and with all of it caught on camera, it makes you wonder whether the spirit of little Watson the dog is still hanging around the old soda shop, scaring the patrons, but perhaps only trying to find new friends to play with. In a flash,
Man, that bitch so clear through that bitch so good. You want that that's bad. Hey man, what you do?
sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but then, like a bolt out of the blue, fun time is over.
I'll do some pranks on people, boy. Pick it up.
A sudden, very close
It's
lightning
lightning.
strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside.
It's
in
lightning.
terror.
Pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know that the dog ghost would be that bad, as long as he's
He
a good boy.
Axel Loza frequently explores caves and tunnels in the woods of Colomos, Mexico. After finding what seems like evidence of witchcraft in one of those caves, Axel believes that some dark entity
Evidence of
attached itself
witchcraft,
to him,
huh?
and now follows him wherever he goes. One day, in the strangest place, a public restroom, Axel starts to hear bizarre sounds. He takes out his phone and hits record, and what happens next is like something right out of a nightmare.
Te quiero que vean. Estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad. El pedo ahorita es que acabo de terminar de hacer el baño. Pues estaba todo normal. Pero ahorita están ruidos raros. Y se está tocando.
I don't hear no
la puerta,
strange
pero
sounds.
quiero que vean
Oh.
que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo. Pero vean de este lado. Pues aquí no hay nada.
It's a nasty bathroom.
Aquí tampoco hay nada. Y aquí pues no. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, voy. ¿Escucharon?
Okay.
¿Escucharon?
Oh, I seen it. Did you see it?
No hay nada.
Did you see it?
Axel hears a strange slamming sound from one of the bathroom stalls, even though he knows there's no one else in the restroom. But did you see it? A face can be seen peeking through the small crack in the bathroom stall door.
Yeah.
But when Axel looks over the top, there's no one there. Axel is completely unaware.
I don't know,
of
that could just be good editing.
Just captured. In fact, he doesn't even notice until he posts his video online. Then the comments come flooding in. People tell Axel, hey, there was a face looking out. But Axel says, He didn't see it.
Yeah, that'd just be
Hello?
good editing, really.
It's a little before 6 in the morning when a Reddit user's dog who's home alone experiences something very creepy.
Again with the pup. Okay. Yeah, I'd be barking too. Nah, that's wild.
The camera captures the sound of an unexplained voice whispering, "Hello," which seems to send the dog right into a panic.
Yeah, nope. No, thank you.
The owner says that absolutely no one other than the dog was home at the time of this recording. He also says that he's never experienced anything like this in his house, and he wonders if he captured something paranormal. But what do you think this voice is?
I don't know.
Mirror, mirror.
Mirror,
A
mirror
guy named Edgar
on
Virgen
the
from
wall.
Colima, Mexico says that his 4-year-old niece was given a very strange old toy. A pink mirror that lights up, plays music, and features a pre-recorded voice
It's
that
always the
says cute
toys,
little
man.
phrases. Nothing too odd there. But
always
over
the
the next
toys.
few weeks, Edgar starts to notice his niece talking to the mirror daily. And some of the toy's responses are eerily intelligent, almost as if it can hear and respond to the little girl. Edgar and the girl's mom decide to ask some questions themselves. What happens next is truly disturbing.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Yo soy Jessie, la princesa más bella del Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
¿Qué
Okay.
tierna eres?
Nosotras seremos mejores amigas.
¿Tu personaje favorito?
Si papá pregunta, mi favorito es mi papi. Si mamá pregunta, yo responderé que la que más me gusta es mi mami. Y si tú me preguntas, te diré que la que más me gusta eres tú. Soy una niña muy inteligente.
The mirror says that its
That's
name is Jessie.
creepy.
And it gives oddly specific answers to
Yeah.
the mother's questions. Well, Edgar and the girl's mom are a little freaked
I mean,
out.
those could be
They
just
remove the
generic
batteries from
answers
the
that are
toy
programmed
and
in
store it in the barn behind
for a
the
little bit
house.
more
Years
involvement, but
pass, and the family forgets all about the toy.
still.
Until they start to hear a strange little voice coming from the barn in the middle of the night. Edgar
Nah,
says
bro.
that the voice sounded just like the mirror toy and was saying things like, "Come play with me," followed by a sinister little giggle. He posted his video and story to TikTok, and things got even weirder. Because you see, some viewers commented that they had the exact same mirror toy, but they said that their mirror didn't talk at
What?
all. Viewers urged Edgar to make one more video with the strange toy. He's reluctant, but eventually he searches out the mirror in the family's barn, and this happens.
So that thing ain't even supposed to talk?
Para los que me estuvieron pidiendo que buscara el espejo y le pusiera baterías, aquí está. Solo pude encontrar estas piezas y pues sí, le puse unas baterías que tenía aquí en la casa.
I mean, if it's got a thing for batteries,
La
then
neta no creo que prenda, pero bueno.
and a
vamos
speaker,
a calarle.
then obviously it's supposed to talk. But I don't know. Maybe there was like one version and like a cheaper version and a more expensive version. I don't know.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
Hola,
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
gracias, a mí igual. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No, no tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
Ay, vas y chingas a tu madre.
Edgar says that at this point, he's just done with the mirror. He says he threw it out with the trash. So
Those
a
could all just be
paranormal
generic
entity
responses.
attached
They
to this
could.
toy? Let me know what you think. monkeying
Because
around.
they're specific, but they're not
Antique
really
collector says he
specific.
stores all of his collectibles in a local storage unit.
I
But
don't know.
lately, things have gotten a little strange. He says that he started to get odd complaints from the staff at the storage facility. They said that they heard bizarre loud noises coming from inside his storage unit at all hours of the day and night. The antique collector is very confused at what the noises could be and sets up a security camera inside the unit to see what could be going on. When he reviews the footage the next day, he is shocked.
Nah, we don't do storage units. This thing, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's always the creepy f***ing dolls. Yep, it's always the creepy dolls. Always. The crazy
An
thing
old
is,
antique monkey doll that he recently purchased inexplicably sits up.
Why would you buy that?
On its own.
Why?
And it drops right back down, motionless. After witnessing this creepy incident, the antique collector says that he believes that the old doll might be cursed or have a paranormal entity attached to it. So
Throw it away.
Real, or is it all
Throw it
just
away.
an elaborate hoax?
Throw
As
it
always,
away.
you decide.
In fact,
Thanks
do
for
the
watching.
world a
Be sure to
favor.
subscribe so that you never
Do the world a favor and just burn it. Just burn it. Burn it all.